This tutorial is going to talk through a common message or error that we get when we create and rename buttons. So I created a button, button 1. It is button 1 over here. If I double click on the button to place some code in the form 1 window, it opens up form1.cs and I see button 1 underscore click. However, if I go back to my form and I click on the button, I decide that I should rename that button more appropriately. For example, it's my Go button, and I rename it BTN Go. Then it tells me that property value is not valid. If I go into the designer, if I go into the .cs, I need to delete this code. But it's going to give me an error message when I go back to the designer view, because it tells me that it cannot find in the designer.cs file, which is another file that we don't normally work with. And so if I open up that, it's looking for this button 1 click, which is our initial button that we created. So I need to also delete this single line of code, and that's it. If I delete that, and then I go back to my designer view and I click on the button, and it's named, it says button 1. I had changed that to BTN Go. Let me try to change it now, BTN Go, and see if we get that to work successfully. Now when I now it's the text on the button is button 1. So if I want to go down and also change the text on the button to make this more appropriate, I changed the name of the button, and now I want to change the text, and I'm having a tough time getting to it. There it is. So if I rename that text Go, for example, now when I double click on the button, it creates the button Go click event behind in the form1.cs file, and so we should be good to go. The designer works, my code behind is working, and if you look the form 1, it automatically put that in there also in the designer.cs file.